The second Jerry rounded the corner to the dog food aisle, he saw a middle-aged woman with gray-streaked hair stuff a can of dog food into her coat. She had another can in her left hand, and from the bulk of the fabric, the single can of dog food wasn't the only thing hiding under the coat. She looked up as he rounded the corner and reminded him of a deer caught in the headlights. She took in his uniform, tossed the second can to the floor, then sprinted off in the opposite direction. Before Jerry could respond, Gunter raced after the woman. Tackling her from behind, he sent her sliding along the floor a good 3 feet, then stood breathing down her neck, tail wagging as if it was all a glorious game. "Shit! Dog, get over here!" Gunter did one better and disappeared. Jerry walked to the end of the aisle and offered the woman a hand. She slapped his hand away. "Help! Help! Police brutality!" Several people came running, including several store employees and a man with a pit bull. Both man and dog looked as if they'd never missed a meal. The dog strained against his spiked collar, and the man kept reeling in the retractable leash. Jerry thought of what Mike had said and sent out a silent prayer that the leash would hold. The man holding the leash was breathing heavy, and it was hard to tell which one was slobbering more, the man or the dog. The man narrowed his eyes at Jerry. "You push her down!" Jerry ignored the question, watching as the employees helped the woman to her feet. Tears rolled from the woman's eyes. Jerry wondered if she were truly injured or afraid of getting arrested for shoplifting. She put a hand over her heart. "I was standing there minding my own business when that cop pushed me to the floor. I could even feel the heat of his breath on the back of my neck." The manager showed up before Jerry could respond. "What happened?" "He pushed my wife." The man with the dog let out a length of leash. "Easy, Tiny. Ain't no one going to hurt your mama no more." Jerry gave the man a closer look, wondering if the girth beneath his coat were real or if he too had been padding his belt line. "He did. I'm going to sue. You'll hear from my attorney, all of you. I'll own this store." She shrugged out of the employee's grip, gave her husband a nod, and they both started to walk away. Jerry, who'd been silent up until this point, keyed his radio and requested another unit sent to his location, also specifying a female officer. Releasing the mic, he turned to the woman. "Ma'am, you need to stay where you are." "You don't get to manhandle me and then order me around," she said over her shoulder. "Ma'am, I'd advise you to listen. You don't want a simple case of shoplifting to turn into resisting arrest." The woman stopped, but motioned for her husband to continue. The manager blinked his surprise. "You tackled her for shoplifting?" "I didn't touch the woman." Jerry maneuvered himself in front of the couple, all the while hoping the dog's leash would hold. "Sir, I suggest you stay put as well." The man started forward once more. Jerry felt for his taser, wondering if he should use it on the man or the dog, which didn't appear happy to have Jerry so close to his human mom. Tiny growled at Jerry, barking and straining even more than before. Jerry thought back to his conversation with Mike and wondered what the man would do in his current situation. Suddenly, Jerry felt the hair on the back of his neck bristle. He held up a hand to the dog. "Easy, boy. No one's going to hurt you." The dog's demeanor instantly changed. Cowering, he tucked his tail between his legs and began whining. "What did you do to him?" Jerry held up his palms. "I didn't do anything." One of the salesmen, a young boy with the name Tim on his name tag, elbowed the other. "Check it out. The man's a real dog whisperer." "Cesar don't have nothing on him," the other clerk agreed. Jerry put the name of the dog and the clerk together and resisted the urge to laugh. And he wasn't a dog whisperer. He hadn't done anything except raise his hand, pretending to quiet the dog the second he felt Gunter appear. The fact that no one had mentioned the shepherd let him know they couldn't see him. While he wasn't sure if the pit bull could see Gunter, it was obvious Tiny could feel the K-9's ghostly presence.